Hello, bruv. We resume with the Square of Sevens, Book of Cartomancy, and we move on to the suit of clubs. Of clubs, the Ace of Clubs. As MasterCard is figured an event of material weight involving use of judgment, will, shrewdness, or decision. Influenced by like suit, high or low, its effect is the more for our own making. By a heart is seen a matter in which our sentiments are specially enlisted, perhaps in contest with judgment or tastes or duty. By a diamond the affair is in society, artistic life, money, or responsibility to others as well. By a spade a mischance or disappointment is part of it, often faithfully hid or to be hid. The King of Clubs. As MasterCard, our relationship to a strong mental or moral influence of the male sex, respected and deferred to, or sure so to be, influenced by its like suit, it is a cultivated and professional one, or involuntary, but a high heart. By a high heart, it arises in a near relative or one for whom a special affection is felt. By a low heart, it is either secret or remote, or it may be that it is religious in part. By a diamond, our outward life must have concern in it. By a spade, the influences of doubtful or worse healthfulness or profit to us. The Queen of Clubs. As MasterCard, a marked female influence on the queerest, in the way of respect, judgment, advice, or authority, not necessarily as to relative. Influenced by the like suit, a person of coldish and grave disposition. By a high heart, of strong impulses and disinterested. By a low heart, troublesome, often importunate. I don't know how to say that word. Importunate. Importunate? I don't know. And officious. By a diamond, not married, and of wealth or social esteem, talented. By a spade, not altogether open or disinterested, divorced or disappointed, according to the nature of the card. The Jack of Clubs as a MasterCard, relationship with a well-meaning but over rash and hasty or sanguine man, not necessarily but likely quite youthful and selfish in inclination, or too easily influenced by others of greater art, an associate, partner, friend, or employee in some matter of worth, not to be relied on as one would gladly do. Influenced by his like suit, circumstances assist him, or make of less or more account his weakness or strength. By a heart, he is inclined to be led by tastes and passions and by skilled flattery, or to overtrust. By a diamond, he is in love with externals, fond of dress or notice, or pleasure, ambitious. By a spade, he meets with losses to himself and the queerest, or he makes some particular error or false step. The 10 of Clubs. As MasterCard's success in a matter long pursued, influenced by its suit, one of troublesome conflict of conduct or advices. By a heart, in an affair of love or calling for courage or for another as well as oneself. By a diamond, an opinion or prejudice overcome in others through our persistency or argument. By a spade, an inheritance or a matter needing much watchfulness and care when known. The 9 of Clubs. As a MasterCard, the need of much decision in our own judgments is an affair of importance, a need of disregarding counsels of others, influenced by the like suit several persons or circumstances opposed, perhaps slyly. By a heart there is a wounding of tenderer feelings or relationship in it. By a Diamond, the affair is of estate, position, money, comfort, or purchase. By a spade, beware lest so is assumed no greater responsibility that can be easily carried or acknowledged. 8 of clubs, an absent friend reflects on you in a particular matter. This as MasterCard. Influenced by like suit, a conviction or responsibility of much weight laid on one. By a diamond, a choice of a wife or a precious article. By a heart, cause of concern for a friend. By a spade, you shall give counsel not followed, and spend thought thrown aside. As MasterCard, a troublesome situation dissolved. This is the 7 of clubs. Influenced by like suit, a secret impartial of interest. Imparted of interest in length. By a heart, undo something very newly done. By a diamond, beware of an indiscretion or error. By a spade, a neglect or piece of forgetfulness will be of cost to mend or replace. Perhaps, if a high spade, not to be mended at all. The 6 of clubs. As MasterCard, cancel at once an agreement, a purpose, or wholly change a decision. Influenced by the like suit, a card of fortunate aspect. By a heart, the call to assist another near to one. By a diamond, a hazard, successful. By a spade, a sudden opposition. 5 of clubs. As MasterCard, a guest, a visit, a letter, each needing exercising or of prudence or self-restraint, but acceptable. Influenced by the like suit, a proposal urged. By a heart, a wound or bruise. By a diamond, a strong temptation or a journey. By a spade, an argument or dispute on a matter. 4 of clubs, an important request of the querist. It reads as MasterCard. If read as MasterCard. If influenced by like suit, one not over much to your wish. By a heart, you sacrifice somewhat to grant it. By a diamond, it involves anon, a change. By a spade, the cost will not be valued for its worth. The 3 of clubs, as a MasterCard, a sad or serious duty or care. As influenced by its like suit, a choice of 2 things, both desired but one to be dismissed. By a diamond, luck or a forthcoming pleasure. By a heart, a handsome man or woman to be met and attracted toward one. By a spade, a matter to make one angry or heartsick. 2 of clubs, a card of doubtful omen, when a master figuring a grave confidence, of interest to learn, but burdensome rather than easily to be passed by. By its like suit, some ill news. By a heart, a sentiment not wise though keen. By a diamond, an awkward meeting. By a spade, a piece of news acted on, and then found untruly reported, or advice seemingly good, but not so. And that's all for the clubs. Next time it will be the spades.